Red pandas are some of the most popular residents at the Pittsburgh Zoo. But did you know they're endangered? Their population has shrunk by 50% over the last 2 decades. That's why folks around the world are banding together this weekend for International Red Panda Day. Boaz is at the zoo right now getting a sneak peek at the festivities. Boaz, do you have some special guests with you?
I sure do. We've got Marcy the red panda right here, and another special guest, Red Panda Ray, who's actually human. That's the lead keeper here. And can you tell us a little bit about Marcy here?
I sure can. This is Marcy. She's a 4-year-old female red panda. She arrived here about 2 years ago.
And what are you feeding her? It looks like a variety of fruits.
Her main diet is going to be bamboo leaves, which will represent 98% of her diet. And then we supplement that with leaf eater biscuits, which is a type of primate biscuit, packed with minerals and vitamins and good things for her. But their favorite foods are always the snacks. Full of sugar, so raisins, grapes, and even apples they like.
Yeah. And normally, Marcy would live in China or the Himalayas?
Yes, red pandas are found in the Himalayan mountain range, Nepal, Bhutan, and parts of China.
Yeah. And they're endangered in the wild now, and what's causing that?
The main pressures on red pandas in the wild are fragmentation of the forest, which is caused by man, introductions of dogs, companion animals, which bring in diseases like distemper and rabies.
I'm sorry, I'm just so distracted. When Marcy stands up like that, it is like one of the cutest things I've ever seen in my life. Well, this is amazing, and certainly I understand why you want to celebrate International Red Panda Day this Sunday. We've got Jess here, who's helping with the festivities. And so how are you celebrating Marcy and her kind this weekend?
Yeah, absolutely. This Sunday, the 21st, we're celebrating all things red panda. So guests can come, explore, touch and feel biofacts with our docents. We're going to have a special enrichment for our red pandas at 11 a.m. And then we're going to have a story time with a meet and greet with our mascot, Ruby.
And I see Ruby sort of hanging out over there. Ruby, isn't allowed in here, but Ruby's always on hand, ready to greet guests. And what does enrichment with a red panda look like, Ray?
Enrichment begins with a good design in the exhibit, lots of climbing structure, up and down, around and around. But we could do novel things like puzzle feeders, even sense different smells around the exhibit that they can smell and interact with. That's what we like to do. Yeah. Hanging apples from strings and let them eat it and play with it. The public seems very excited about that.
Gosh, I'd like to play with an apple on a string. Honestly, that sounds pretty fun to me. Maybe I need some more enrichment. And Jess, how does, everything that's happening here at the zoo support red pandas in the wild?
Absolutely. So the zoo's open all year round, and fall is one of the best times to come to the zoo. And by coming to the zoo and supporting us, you're supporting our collaboration with AZA's Red Panda Safe and Red Panda Network, which is working hard to reforest the areas where red pandas live.
And I was talking to Ray earlier, and one of the maybe long-term goals is Marcy is about the age, a 4-year-old red panda is ready to, get onto, Bumble and the other dating apps and maybe try to meet some other eligible red panda bachelors. And so maybe in the next couple years, red panda babies at the zoo, that could happen?
That would certainly be a goal of mine. And she has about 2 years left to reproduce. So we want to move on that quickly.
Yeah, so 4 to 6 as a red panda. That's when you got to act. Well, I challenge you in studio to think of something that is cuter than a red panda baby, because I don't think something like that exists.
Yeah, I can't think of anything that's cuter. Marcy is adorable. Boaz, I think you need a red panda of your own.
Yeah, I want a shoulder red panda just hanging out with me constantly. This is the cutest thing ever. Oh my gosh.
I'm so jealous. Well, thank you so much, Boaz. Sounds like a fun time at the zoo there. Well, Red Panda Day is this Sunday, September 21st, and you're invited to celebrate at the Pittsburgh Zoo and Aquarium. We'll have more information on our website. But now let's trade in some panda paws for pints. Heather and Kelly have something brewing over in the kitchen.
We're excited to tell you about that. First of all, did you know that red pandas are very loud mouth chewers?
No, you would hate them.
A lot of slobber.
Oh, no.
Lot going on there.
It's Heather's enemy.
They're adorable, though. Well, Steelers Nation is going international. The Ireland game is quickly approaching, and our beer is hopping along for the ride.
You got it. Learn more about the new brew born from friendship, created across oceans and made for gridiron glory. That's next.